Hello, GameGuru Max users around the world. Good evening, good day, or good afternoon. But today I'm going to show you the progress of the new custom shaders. But also I added another feature that I'm just going to show you now. If you look at this, you can see this is how the GameGuru Max colors is looking by default. So what you can do now is you can go into post-processing and you now have something called Desaturate. And just to show you what it can do, let's just make a screenshot of this. We can just paste it here, like so. This is the default color of GameGuru Max. Now let's try to desaturate it just a bit. Like so, and check out how way better it looks, way more realistic, and the colors is so much better. And that is just a small feature where you can just, it was just 2 lines of codes, and then it was working as it should. And now here you can see before, after. Just looks way better, way better. Also, if you look at the skin of the characters, this is how it looks with a little desaturation. Now let's see, this is how it looks by default. You see the skin is way too, it has somehow the colors are wrong, but if you just take this down a little bit, it looks way more like a normal skin will look. It just looks so much better. So that was just a little feature I wanted to show you that I added to GameGuru Max. Sure, you can also just set it to all the way so you get black and white. Everything will be black and white. But just let's look at this little hut. This is how it normally looks. Also look at the red barrel here. Oops, sorry. And let's just take off some of those colors, like so. Check out how this hut look now. Way better. Too much yellowish, way more realistic now. So, but just let's go further and I will show you some of the new custom shaders. Let's just load another level. Well, we can start by checking out the river. Loading the river level. It was made in Max Easy Terrain, where I made a road. And then I just added this special shader that you have now here in post-process. Oh, no, not in post-process. It's in the object tools. You just select the object, and then under materials you can now select custom shaders. And this is set up as a water object. There are also more that I will show you later, new shaders, but this is just a simple water test or river test where you see the flow is going down and it follows the mesh. And the mesh was just made in Max Easy Terrain and then imported into GameGuru Max, so it fits exactly where you draw it with the spline tool in Max Easy Terrain. It also has some parameters you can use. UV scale, you can change this totally, like you can see it has some foam here that I'm not really happy about, but this is what I got now. You can change the size of the foam, how much you like. like so. And just a test so you can see it is following. If you place an object like so here in the water, you can see that it will get phone because it intersect with our road or river object. You can see here. But I'm not totally happy with this now, so I probably won't like to change it a bit. But you can make some great looking rivers and or lava or whatever you want to flow. You can just try to have more option here, foam size, how fast you want it to scroll down. Like so. We have some direction. What direction should they move in? You see, we changing direction here. Or no direction, it will stand still. But you can see you still have a reflection. We are using the albedo map as a reflection map. And then the normal is the water waves that you see. And that give that refraction. So you can also control the UV scale of the normal map. Oh, I'm going to show you it on another objects. It's easier to see. But so this is just a river shader, or it's just a water. Everything can be made into a water object, but let's see, I have another one. No, not that. No. I'm wasting your time now. Sorry about that. I took the wrong one. Back. Level 7. Oh, I have so many tests going on that, yeah. So let's check out some of the other custom shaders. And then I have a question for you about that. But let's just see here. Here we have simple plane. And just put in a texture and set the color of the water alloy. The water, I like the color of it. Could be drips like so, looks pretty well. Let's just check out what the other parameters are doing. Like, just selecting. Oops, we will just set, here we have it. So you can see what the UV scale does on the normal map. You can see this is the normal map, making these patterns or shine of the from the normal map. But here you can set the scale of the normal. You can make it smaller and larger. See, it's very large now. Those shiny parts. Then you have the speed, how fast they move, the waves. You see here, they're moving pretty fast. Here, very slow. Not at all. And then we have how much distortion we want. You can see here, when we change it, there's nearly no distortion now. And then you can see the refraction in the water texture start to move, and the more distortion we set, the more it will move. So you can also control that, and sure you can make the values larger. So here we have a large amount of distortion. Way too much. That looks pretty nice. So you have a lot of control over this water object or water shader. We can set it to scroll the albedo map. It will not scroll if you don't have a direction. Now we're scrolling this way, and this is the speed. We like it to move. Now it's standing still, but the normal is still moving in this direction. Try to move it at 5. Now it is moving pretty fast. So you have all these options, and it's just a matter of setting how you want everything to be, and then getting a great looking texture, because I think you can do almost any kind of water settings with this now, as it is now. You can also change the reflections. You can see here if you want more. Just try to make it disturb it more. Oh no, let it stand still. You see here, chips, and you can control the roughness. This also give you different results. So there's a lot of possibilities. Oh yeah, we can just try to change this lava texture into just set it to change it into a water object, and then we will set the UV scale around here, UV speed, distortion, no direction, and if it should look like moving lava, I think we need more distortion, like so, but too much. That looks like lava. Foam, we don't need foam on that. And we can scroll the texture. Oh, the direction of the texture. So the lava is moving this way now, and it looks pretty well. We can put in some reflection if you want that shiny water look, like so. Just a few of them, like so, and it looks really great. Same goes if you go up here and you want to make some kind of a swimming pool or something like that. You can see this one. You just have a normal object. Yeah, any object can be a water object, and then you have a normal map and the normal surface texture. And you can see this will so then look like it could be a swimming pool or something, depending on what textures you are using. And here we don't want any foam. We can just remove that. And we don't want to scroll, and it just looks so nice. So this is how the refraction works. It just works on the albedo map. You see here, I think we should make the scale more like yeah. So I think that's fine. Make it move slower. And less distortion, perhaps. Well, you can play around with these parameters, but it's a pretty great water shader, I think. So let's go on to the next one. It's well, actually, this one was inside the Wicked engine, so Janus made it. So I just added it, and it's called Hologram. And I think it looks pretty well on zombies. We can just try. I'll just delete these two so they don't attack me. So we just have the zombie. We'll see how it looks when he moves. Loading level. Preparing AI. Let's see. And we have a hologram here too, on a barrel. Oh, here he's coming. You can see how he's coming now at me. Wow, it just looks so great. You can really make them, the zombies sneak up on you like this, nearly invisible. You can control all that in the settings here. The color you wanted to give it. See here we can, we just select all the meshes and change the color of him. Now we have a purple zombie, and you can make him even more transparent if you wish, like so. That didn't help. Why didn't that help? We can do it here. Yes. So you nearly can't see him, but you can see him, but nearly not. So that is a great feature, I think. So that's the hologram shader, and then I added, well, you know, we have moving trees, but this object is actually a static object, and this is how it normally looks. It's static, but now it can follow the tree movement. So you just select a tree animate double-sided shader, and now the tree is animated in exactly the same way that the other trees are animated. We also have some here, some palm trees we can try to move. Tree animate, chips. This one, tree animate. This one. So now our static objects are animated, and just to show you that any object can be animated like this. So I could this tower, I could take this tower and just made it animated like so. And so we can see here when we look at the tower, it is moving. Kind of scary. Now what happens if we actually it don't have any, the physics is not really moving, it's just the object. So like if we took the player start and put up here, you can just see how it will look when you stand in a swaying tower with wind. Oh, it looks pretty scary. You can see you still have collision, but the collision works on the original position, not the waving. But as you can see, it's working fine. Oh, it's pretty scary standing up here. Oh man, I nearly get seasick about with this. Looking down. So you can use this tree animate to make what kind of different effect you can use it for. It don't need to be trees, it can be anything. It also has an override where you can make it sway less or more. That's scary. Less than one at one. It just follows the trees animations. You can see here, trees, tree wind, whatever you have set it for, it will follow. And if you take, if you don't use any tree wind, you can still use this shader. then it will just, you can see if we go over here, then you can set it separately how much way you just want this object to be at. And then the tree, wind, like so. So that is the custom shaders. Now my question for you: how would you like me to send this over to you? Would you like me to sell this as a shader pack, where I will add more shaders to the pack and sell it to you to to support my work on GameGuru Max? So I'll reduce whatever I earn from it to pay for my own time in using development for GameGuru Max. Or would you have me just send it everything to Lee and I'd get nothing for it? And, well, I don't earn anything to develop GameGuru Max further. But sure, but I like to spend more time developing for GameGuru Max, and yeah. So I was thinking perhaps I should sell this as a shader pack for GameGuru Max and let all the money that come from that go into developing more features for GameGuru Max. But let me know in the comment below how you will like me to do this. I can just send everything to Lee and that's it, and everyone could get it for free, or I can earn a little from it and develop new features for GameGuru Max. Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, have a great day.